Hey guys, Lindsay Huddles from Sports Psychology Solutions back in the building with my guy Jordan Taylor over here at Detroit Cristo Rey, doing a great job. One of the leaders on the team, getting ready for that Detroit-Cleveland connection with St. Martin de Porres. You doing okay?
Yes, sir. How about you?
Great. It was good talking to you, man. You really come off as a very nice young man, just your whole presentation and bubbling over. What I want to do, man, is talk a little bit about the state of the high school athlete right now. Other people who are not necessarily just in your grade, but just going through this high school experience. And we're going to talk about the mental toughness part about being a high school athlete, but also we want to talk about mental health and dealing with the other issues that may get kids like depression, anxiety, and unfortunately talking about when kids want to hurt themselves or even, take their lives. So what is it like for you being a high school athlete in 2019?
I say it's very busy as far as the schedule. You go from early mornings, like 5, 6 in the morning, getting ready for school. You went to school from 7:30 to about 4 for us. Our school starts at 7:30 to 4. Then practice from like 6 to 8:30ish. So it's not.
And then
really,
you have your work schedule those days that you go to work. What day do you go to work?
We go to work. Seniors go Monday, juniors go Tuesday, sophomores Wednesday, Thursday is freshman, and then Friday is like that rotation day. So I think the first week it'll be the seniors for Friday, second week it'll be juniors, and so on and so forth. So
wow, I mean, even with your schedule, you talking about 5 a.m. Man, I'm up here. I've been hustling hard for a long time, and I'm up at 4:35 a.m.
Yeah.
So how does that work? Getting up at 5 a.m. for the kids who are up playing Fortnite all night or on social media at 2, 3 in the morning? How does that work?
I say, from my experience, it's all about maturity. It's putting what's putting what's right and what's wrong. As far as or I say prioritize. That's what I say.
You got to prioritize. But then you don't want to miss out on the party. You don't want to miss out on the happenings. What's going on? You don't want people checking your social media and you're not responding. I mean, that's something kids have to balance. I'm not downplaying. I'm not judging. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. But isn't that something young people balance too?
Yes, it is. It's about choosing what you want to do at that moment, and sometimes you gotta live with the consequences regardless. And either they're positive consequences or negative consequences. If you miss practice or you want to go to a party, you might miss some plays and you might miss some drills, but you went to the party, hang out with your friends. So it's about the consequences that you want to deal with. If you're willing to deal with them, then make your choice. But
wow, that sounds like a lot of maturity. You sound like your coach Brandon Peoples right here talking. The other thing I wanted to ask is when you get to the other part of the spectrum, like we said, the mental health.
Right.
When you hear things about young people, taking their lives, hurting themselves, being so depressed or having so much anxiety, give me a perspective from a young man what it's like when you hear those things about your peers, whether they go to this school or not. How does it make you feel, and what do you think some things that adults and other people can do to try to move people away from thinking like that?
I would say, when I hear about like people that I go to school with and they're like going through problems, I would extend myself. If you need somebody to talk to, somebody to hug, somebody to conversate with, I'm always open. But if you're not open to talk about it, I'm not going to force you to talk about it with me. You don't have to talk about it with me.
So it's one thing for you to be available. I mean, you're an athlete, you're a popular guy.
Right.
It's one thing for you to make yourself available.
Yep.
But the other is that the other people have to be willing to reach out.
Yep.
You think more people would reach out if they knew more people were available to talk?
I think so, because I think maybe some people they might not make themselves available because they might think that they might get judged, or they might think someone might not want to talk about it as much. So
that's the key thing, Jordan, when you talk about the judgment part, and we're so concerned about being judged or opening up to someone and they take advantage of your vulnerability and they go out and tell. I mean, but that's a chance you take, right?
Right.
I want to share this for you and there's some statistics that were put out that I think are worthwhile sharing before we get out of here. 20% of youth ages 13 to 18 live with a mental health condition. I mean, that's pretty big. If you think about a team, if you got 20 people on the team, that's a significant number of people on there who may be part of that. 11% of youth have a mood disorder, and 8% of youth have anxiety disorders. And I think that's something to be concerned with. But when you were talking earlier about finding someone to talk to, there are 2 resources I want to put on the screen that could be helpful. I know you're going to play this on your social media so everybody check you out, right? That's good. You're doing a great job, and you should. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, Jordan, that number is 1-800-273 8255, and that's the number you can call if you want to get help. But another thing that's more connected with our generation, or I should say the current technology that's going on, is the crisis text line.
Right.
And you can text 741-741 from your phone if you want to get some support. So I want to put that out there, and I want to thank the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention for all the work they're doing, and also the Seize the Awkward. In other words, you kind of touched on a little bit. A lot of people don't want to talk, want to open up, but sometimes you got to open up with those awkward moments. And I think athletes have an excellent way of doing that because you're popular, people know you, and people probably more apt to do that. So anything you want to say or share to the folks who are following before we sign off?
I say shout out to my mom and my dad. They're the reason.
What's their name?
My mom's name is Rachel and my dad's name is Jamon.
Okay. Shout out to your parents. Did a great job. This is a nice young man. I met him. But I tell you what, he likes the camera, because as soon as I said we go get on camera, he was like, yeah. But that's good though, man. You're a great advocate for young people, and I hope the people who watch that can get a positive thought out of this, okay? Well, I appreciate what you're doing. Best of luck, okay? You got a firm handshake too. This is Lindsey Hellison with SPS taking off from Detroit, Cristo Ray. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, the SPS Edge, and you can go ahead and send them off too. Go ahead.
Sign them up.
All right. Peace. See you guys.